Today in this video, as a small entrepreneur from India, I will share 7 simple do's and don'ts of what I have gone through in terms of sailing through this pandemic. So let's get into the 7 do's and don'ts of what to do and what not to do as a small entrepreneur. Friends, this is my experience and I hope it adds value to you. 1 is employee engagement. As a small entrepreneur, it is very important to communicate our employees about why we do this business and why we have started our business and what is the vision and what is the DNA of this company, and more precisely at this point in time. It is not about what we do, but it is all about why we do. It is important that our employees understand that why we do this business. 2, it is also very important to communicate as a small entrepreneur what kind of a personal risk that we take to ensure that the business risk is compensated. What we should not actually do during this pandemic is we should never ever, as much as possible, not try to relate the cost rationalization to the performance of the employees, and more precisely if the job is related to the direct market. 2 is all about pricing. Don't be very stubborn in terms of commercial. It is okay to renegotiate if it doesn't have a long-term branding impact. It is always good to settle for a 7 or 8 in the place of 9 rather than having a complete 0. 3 is technology. If you are a small entrepreneur, don't jump into the conclusion that technology can replace your entire existing process. Let me tell you, the entire industry is in the transition of adapting the technology. If you are a small entrepreneur, use technology only as an enabler in terms of a process. Don't invest too much into technology if you are not prepared for it, at least at this point in time. Some of the critical process may still demand a conventional face-to-face or a personal interaction. So technology is an enabler and not a complete replacement, at least at this point in time, if you are a small entrepreneur. 4, right client or a right prospect. The right client or a right prospect during a pre-pandemic cannot be the right client during a pandemic or a post-pandemic. Don't invest your time in terms of having bigger brands at times or a long-term strategic wins. That may not feed your working capital. Invest your time wisely in ensuring that you bag at least a significant number of quick wins with better commercials, rather than investing your time in long-term clients which may eat up with your working capital at this point in time. So the right clients during a pandemic is completely different from the right client during a normal scenario. Be aware of it. 5, sales process. In the urge to get business during a pandemic, don't miss out ticking all the check boxes in the sales process, because you may miss out one single check box which may have a huge impact at the end of 6 months. For example, in the urge to get business, you may start delivering the product or a service even before you finalizing the contract. This may have a serious impact in the long run. So please ensure that you tick each and every box in the existing sales process if you cannot redefine your process for the pandemic. 6, as a leader, as an entrepreneur, invest your time wisely in low cost or a zero cost personal branding. It could be getting into digital platforms or taking up responsibilities like free webinars or seminars or being the chief guest for some of the events. But invest your time wisely there. Don't invest your business time so that you eat up with your business ROI. So focus on personal branding, but be very cautious about investing your business time. The 7th and the final most important thing is, don't assume as an entrepreneur that this will work out and this will not work out. Keep trying every small thing which is possible, which comes at a zero cost or an optimal cost. There are a lot of technology and there are a lot of applications at zero cost which can actually make that small impact. It could be a small application which can automate your small process in one of your department. So don't assume unless you try that it will not work out. Keep trying. Let me summarize once again the 7 key points. What is an entrepreneur that you should focus during a pandemic scenario? 1 is employee engagement, 2 is pricing, 3 is technology, 4 is sales process, 5 is the right clients, 6 is personal branding, and 7th is don't assume and keep trying. All the best, my I hope all 7 points would add some value to you if you are a small entrepreneur wherever you are in this world. And if you need more support, please write into me at sales3@afmoi.in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And I wish you all a very, very happy 2021. And for all my subscribers, I have something great to offer in this 2021. Between Jan 21 to Jan 10th, it is all about a series called Phoenix Moments, where the industry leaders are going to share their experience of how did they come up from their lowest point in their life. It's going to be a wonderful series where some of the key leaders in this industry are going to share some tips of how did they come out of the bottommost point in their life. So please keep watching, please keep subscribing, and please keep liking to my channel. Thank you all, and wish you once again a very, very happy 2021.